Guys, if you've been enjoying Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast as much as we've been recording it, we'd love your support. Just head over to thronefantasyfootball.com/listen and hit the support button. It's a simple way to help keep the show going, help the community grow, and you'll also get some cool extras like our weekly fantasy football newsletter and subscriber-only content. Think of it as joining the inner circle of Throne Nation. So if you're down to ride with us all season long, go to thronefantasyfootball.com/listen and click the support button at the top of the page.
Dominate your league. Defend your crown with Hosal King.
Because I love me some me.
Gabe Hernandez.
Here's a guy that is starting to figure the game out.
And Ray Fletcher.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
They bring the heat, rankings, trades, and game-winning calls to rule your league. This is Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast.
Yo, what up? Back for another episode of Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast. We missed last week because of a holiday.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. Feels weird to be off. It's also been a while since all three of us have been here at the same time.
Yeah.
Warm guys plus one.
Warm guys plus one.
It's
Nice.
not weird in a three-way.
No, not weird at all. But it has been a while. We were off for Thanksgiving. We all took the week off from the Fantasy Football Podcast. We still played fantasy football. But how was your guys' Thanksgiving?
Amazing. Hello. The Cowboys. Maybe they can make a run. I would say a month ago, this Lions-Cowboys game would be a blowout, but now I'm excited. But it was a good Thanksgiving. We had some good games. Packers-Lions was good.
Nope.
Bengals.
All the underdogs won.
All underdogs, including Black Friday.
Yeah.
That's
4-0.
crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see the parlay odds if you took all the money line?
I was just about to
underdogs?
mention it.
What was it?
Like 18,000, I think it was. Plus 18,
I think
some change.
101, 12,000 or something like that.
My God.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
That'd be nice.
I hit on the Bengals. I did take them on the money line, so that was nice.
That Burrow bump, huh? You believe
Yeah.
in the Burrow bump?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
How was the food? Anything jump out? Was it the traditional? Any non-traditional stuff?
It was phenomenal. Everything was traditional. Although in my house that includes like crab legs. My wife and my mom do
so
crab legs
delicious.
every Thanksgiving. So
Okay.
I love that.
I don't, but yeah. Other than that, we had way too many pies. We had 7.
Do you not like
pies.
crab legs?
I am allergic.
Oh, okay,
to
fair.
food.
Fair.
Yeah, so shellfish. But yeah. A ton of pies. One of our neighbors went to a bunch of the different casinos and picked up the
free pie.
free pies.
That's the play.
I was hurt a little bit. I'm a big cheesecake fan, and we have cheesecake every single holiday. And then they made pumpkin cheesecake, which I don't like pumpkin flavored stuff, like pumpkin flavored pie, pumpkin flavored cheesecake. I'm out.
Did you try it at least?
Nope. I already know I don't like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm out on pumpkin too.
Okay.
Not a pumpkin spice latte kind of guy.
We went non-traditional this year. The house that hosted it was Jessica's sister's house, and they wanted completely non-traditional, like no turkey or anything. So we went tri-tip, Korean short ribs, and lobster tail.
Hell yeah.
It was delicious.
Name drop, bro. Now paparazzi
It
gonna
was
be all
so-
over her.
It was so good. But we still wanted turkey too, so we bought a small turkey and cooked it up.
You know
And
what?
That was also fire.
Every year for like the past 3 years, I say I'm gonna get a fried turkey, and I never do. I want to try fried turkey one day.
Fry one. My buddy Daryl fried his this year for the first time. He said it was amazing.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Did you ask Mike 4 how his Thanksgiving was?
Not yet. We're going to get there.
What's up, Mike 4?
Mike 4. How
up,
was
guys?
your Thanksgiving?
Chilling.
It was good. Ate too much.
Yeah.
That
Watched
happens.
the Cowboys win. That was cool. I didn't have quite as many pies as Ray did, but I had
That's unfortunate.
an apple pie. It was good.
Traditional, otherwise food?
Well, usually I go to California for
Okay.
Thanksgiving. So we stayed here and we cooked it all. And it was just my girlfriend and I, and we had like all the good stuff, dude.
Wow.
We did potatoes, scallion potatoes, green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole, I think some rolls.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, we did it up, bro. I'm still
Man.
eating leftovers right now, bro.
Oh, yeah, the leftovers are gone now.
I'm hurt. I got macaroni salad, bro. Oh my gosh, I got my mom's recipe. Dude, it was, I didn't read it correctly, so I got a bunch of macaroni salad, bro. So
That's awesome.
it was cool. Good times.
Collard greens was another one that we had that Jess makes collard greens. She makes them. They're so good. I don't know how she does it.
Dude, this is the second time you name dropped her.
I know.
Yeah.
Bro,
This time it was abbreviated. It was first it was Jessica, now Jess. Next time I mention her, she'll be Jay.
she's going to be like 10,000 followers by the end of this.
Do you guys have like a tradition that you guys would do for Thanksgiving?
No, I think we're trying to start the lobster tail and try to. Her brother-in-law really wants that to kind of become a tradition.
Okay.
For us, so
It's just 3 F's for me: family, football, food.
Yeah.
for sure,
Samesies.
Yeah.
football has. To
We
be
went to the
involved.
casino. I went to the casino.
Okay.
I do like going to the casino.
That's a good tradition. I like
yeah.
it.
Was it
I hit
busy?
that. We went to Durango, which was pretty busy, surprisingly. Yeah. Tons of table games. It was actually kind of cool. It was
Nice.
kind of cool. So
Okay.
People
that's-
travel here for Thanksgiving and
Uh-huh.
Christmas. It's kind of wild. Like
Really?
when we worked at the Silverton Casino,
packed.
Christmas was like jam packed.
Yeah.
Like
Did-
damn, families travel here for Christmas.
When we were at Forum Shops, did you ever have to work on a Christmas or Thanksgiving?
I don't think so.
I did.
Maybe
Forum shops
Thanksgiving-
were open. They did. So you had to. They were open during Christmas too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did
don't
mall
close.
hours.
I
They had
might
like
have.
modified hours too, though.
They don't close unless it's New Year's Eve. Then
Yeah.
you get off early.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you got to avoid
Yeah,
that strip.
dude, not at us, dude. When I worked at the restaurant, we stayed there. We literally had to run out back.
That was a
And
Palm,
look,
right?
at the Palm Steakhouse,
That's
we ran out back and we
right.
would watch the fire. It was actually kind of dope though because we were super close and stuff. But people would stay there. We'd give them champagne. They do the toast, but man, we'd stay there till like 1:30, 2 o'clock because people would just
Right.
linger.
Yeah.
I totally forgot you worked there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man.
Nuts.
Small
Did you work
world.
at the Forum shops?
No, but I work for Caesars now.
Hey,
so-
see, that's
There you
how
go.
full circle.
True,
dude.
dang.
Full circle.
So we are gonna not do. There's not much by way of news and notes. So we're gonna just kind of breeze right past that. We're gonna do our normal starts and flex and our game blitz for the week. We're going into week 14 of the NFL season, which is
Crazy.
nuts. It's
Where
the
did it
start
go?
Of, it's the start of playoffs for basically every fantasy league at this point, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, I lied.
15.
Sorry. It's the last week before the start of playoffs for
Yeah.
every fantasy league.
When it was a 16-game season, this was the beginning of the playoffs
Yeah.
now.
So this week is
next
crucial.
week's playoffs.
15,
Yeah.
16,
This is the last week of
17.
regular season
Yeah.
for fantasy.
Oh, dude.
So
Yeah.
it's super crucial week this week, especially if you're 7-6, 6-7, sitting around that bubble.
It's basically an extra playoff game.
Right.
Like this week, you got to
Right.
win.
We have a playoff game.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do in CBS. So a big important week we're going into here, week 14. We'll do our starts and flex of the week.
And here we go.
We didn't game plan prior to this of who was going first, and I can't see the graphics from here. So my
I'm
4 is going to control us.
Al, you.
I was trying to figure out who it was too. You know who I thought it was? I thought it was Chuba.
That's funny.
I could on the little screen. I was like, "Is that Chuba?"
Al, you're up. You're up first with your start.
All right, my start of the week this week is Alec Pierce. So, we were talking before we went on air about our starts of the week. We don't want them to be blatantly obvious, right? We don't want it to be, play James Cook against the Bengals, play Jahmyr Gibbs against the Cowboys. Like, we want to be someone that, okay, you might not want to start him this week, but you should.
And he could possibly get you like 20.
He could possibly get you, like 20. So I think Alec Pierce fits that mold for me. This week, the last 3 weeks, he's had 2 good games and 1 so-so game. I think that going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville, the weather will be fine, right? Daniel Jones kind of needs to step up again, and I think he will against Jacksonville. It's actually a big game for both sides. So I think it's a game that both teams need to try to find a way to win, and I think Alec Pierce is going to help the Colts do that.
I'm not mad at it. Last week against Houston, 4 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown. He's been pretty solid. The Colts are kind of struggling right now too, and they're passing a lot. So this fits that as well. Not to give myself a pat on the back, but when the Steelers beat them, I kind of said I'm a little worried about this Colts offense. So Daniel Jones is a little hurt. So they're not blowing teams out. And Jacksonville actually has the number 1 rush defense in the league, not fantasy wise, but just in the general number 1 rush defense. If I would have told you that, we did a pop quiz, honestly, before I even saw it, I probably wouldn't have got it either. So they're actually very good against the run. Jonathan Taylor, you're going to start him, obviously. He's still Jonathan Taylor. But the Colts could be passing a lot more. I'm not mad at it. And if I have a flex play and I have like an Alec Pierce and like a Roman Dunze, I would actually strongly consider Alec Pierce over Roman Dunze.
Yeah, Jaguars, they've given up 22 touchdowns on the year through the air and 230.1 yards per game.
Yeah. And I like the fact that Pierce is he's their deep threat guy. So if they want to take a shot, That's usually where they're going. He makes some insane catches sometimes. It's pretty crazy to see. I have a league where I have Pittman and Pierce. And would you consider starting both wide receivers?
Ooh.
I know you wouldn't. Well, I mean, unless that's going against your rule.
Right, that is going. I mean,
It's RSO.
They're not Chase Higgins, you know.
Yeah,
it's RSO league.
Yeah, so you see how many positions we got to start. You know, there's an option.
I mean, I wouldn't be against that idea. Yeah. I mean, who else would you have to start over Pittman or Pierce?
Ricky Pearsall, Trey Tucker. Pittman's in there for sure.
Yeah.
The question is, do I put
those guys
Pierce
over Pierce
in as well?
You're off the Pearsall bandwagon, huh?
After these last 3
Think we
weeks,
have to be.
and it's been tough.
bad.
I've actually, I've dropped
you
him in
have
a
to be.
league. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I would play Pierce over those guys
Yeah.
with Pittman. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would too. 1,000%.
Ooh, I like our next start of the week mainly because I roster him in a league where I have to win this week against this fella here. Who's your start of the week, Ray?
Well, yeah. Kyle Pitts. I think he's in a spot where you probably start him, or you're considering starting someone else. But I think you can start him with confidence this week. The Seahawks, they've allowed 10 tight ends to put up more than 10 fantasy points this season.
Nugget.
So double digits right there. 7 catches for 82 yards last week. If Drake London doesn't go, then you definitely go with Kyle Pitts. But we'll see on that. I'd start him either way, though.
I believe London didn't practice today.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they said he has a chance. If you don't practice on Wednesday, I will say we say Wednesday practice don't mean anything. But if you're coming back from an injury, Wednesday practices are kind of a big deal. You want to at least see a limited practice. So not having that limited on Wednesday is kind of a big deal for someone who's been out for a couple weeks. So Kyle Pitts would be the number one option. And like you said, Kirk Cousins just seems to love him some Kyle Pitts. Honestly, as bad as it is after Kyle Pitts, there's not much there in Atlanta. So I like it. I hope you're wrong, just for CBS sake, but I'm not mad at it.
One other nugget, Kyle Pitts, when Drake London is out, the 3 games that Drake London was out, he has a 27.2 target share. Pretty high. Yeah.
Okay. And London didn't practice today.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I need London to play for my other league. And, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You can't have one. You can't have both. You gotta have one or the other.
I want both.
Are you talking about our league, Yahoo?
Yahoo.
You're good.
All right.
I keep trying to tell you, as long as you don't get outscored by 100 points, you're good.
All right. Well, my team could put up like 80 this week.
You
It's
and Mike
bad.
Ford are going to be wild cards.
That's what I need you to do, bro. I need you to pull up like 60 points, bro.
Wow.
Please.
Wow.
Please.
Okay, if you pull up 60, you might be in trouble.
Yeah. Dude, please, dude.
Crazy.
Especially in that league.
Uh-huh. Next start of the week. This one's interesting. He is coming back from injury. This is kind of like you were saying with Drake London. But this guy is practicing. Your start of the week is who?
Well, he practiced limited last week, and he was questionable, and it looked like he was going to go on Sunday and then kind of pulled him back. I'm going with Amarian Hampton here, coming back from injury, coming back from the foot and ankle injury. Amarian Hampton was awesome before he got hurt. He was averaging 17 points a game. He was a top 10 running back before he got hurt. And the Eagles just got wrecked by the Bears last Friday. Kyle Monangai and DeAndre Swift combined for 255 yards. I did not stutter. That's not a misread. 255 yards to the running back position last week on 40 carries. This could be an Amarian Hampton and Kamani Vidal spot, because I think that is the one question, is how much carries and how much snaps is Amarian Hampton going to get. I could see a 50-50 split, but we saw a 50-50 split last week, and the Eagles got wrecked. I think the Eagles are in trouble as a franchise. I don't know what's going on. This kind of reminds me of a couple years ago. Remember, they started like 10-1.
Oh, yeah.
And then lost like the last 5.
Yep.
This kind of reminds me of that season.
Definitely feels
There's
like
some trouble in the locker room. So I kind of feel that coming on again, and I can see Amarian Hampton and Kamani Vidal being top 10 running backs this week.
Yeah, I mean, before we came in here, I was talking about Kamani Vidal as being potentially my start of the week. Yeah. So I like it for all the reasons that you said. I mean, Vidal last week had a huge game, and what was it? They totaled 2 touchdowns together, right? I believe Vidal got 1 on the ground.
I think Vidal had like a 40-yard touchdown too.
Yeah. So I love it.
It's hard to keep a guy like that who has been playing fairly well off the field, even when your guy comes back. I mean, i.e. Rico Dowdle, Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah. It
took a couple weeks for that Rico Dowdle flame to kind of simmer off, which it kind of has.
Yeah.
But, I think this week what the Bears did to him last week could be repeated here by the Chargers.
And then just two more things. Eagles going all the way to L.A. I know it's easier for the East Coast to go to West Coast than the West Coast go East Coast, but still it's not as easy as everyone thinks, especially those night games. The night games affect them. I think I saw something where like 60% of the West Coast teams at night at like a 5 o'clock start on the West Coast, those East Coast teams struggle after that in the primetime games. Also, Justin Herbert, he's hurt. He broke his hand. I can see a lot of running. I can see 40 carries between Monangai and Swift last week. I can see 40 carries between Vidal and Amari and Hampton this week.
Sure. Yeah, it feels weird in Philadelphia. It really does. I mean, I'm a Jalen Hurts guy. I always have been. I like Jalen Hurts. His leadership style is weird. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he vibes with many people in the locker room, which is fine. You don't have to vibe with everyone to be a good leader. I mean, like Kobe didn't vibe with many people. A bunch of other people, leaders, don't vibe with everyone, but he doesn't vibe. And then he also, I think it's just off-putting the way he treats everyone in the public eye, and I don't think that's a good look. It's weird. I love Jalen. I think he's phenomenal. I think he's a better quarterback than a lot of people give him credit for, but just something about that, his leadership style, just doesn't fit the mold with the guys that are there.
I've always been on the fence about Jalen Hurts. I think he has his moments. I think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's if I'm gonna try to beat Jalen Hurts, I'm gonna make him sit in the pocket and try to beat me as a passer. And if he does, he does. And he's done that in times in his career. But it's for me, it's just a mix. And we've kind of talked about throughout the season, offseason, like play calling is important, coaching is important, just the chemistry is important. Everything, it's such a mix of what goes into a team and what goes to a successful season for these guys. And it's just not gelling anymore for the Eagles.
Let me ask one question, and we'll just go on to Ray's Flex of the Week for you guys to think about. Maybe we'll answer it at the end. Is Jalen Hurts a top 10 or a top 15 quarterback? Think about it. We can answer it later.
Talent or fantasy?
Talent.
15 for sure. 10? I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think I put him around 10, or I would have to really think about it.
I'd put him in the 10 to 15 range.
Yeah, so
Between the two.
that offense just doesn't look good, dude.
Right, no.
So
play call.
Kellen Moore
sure.
left.
Yep.
That's what they was their offensive coordinator last year.
Yep.
And I think that has a pretty significant amount to do with it, man.
Yeah.
They just look lost, dude.
Which is weird.
yeah,
On that side of the ball, they're completely lost.
yeah, dude.
Did you hear about the offensive coordinator's house getting egged?
Yeah. That's
That's a shame, but I mean, yeah.
That's Philly.
That's a tough city to
That's
stuck
Philly.
in, yeah.
For sure. Your first, or I guess the first flex of the week, your flex of the week, Ray?
So this one comes with a caveat. Obviously, if Amon-Ra St. Brown does not play, then you can go ahead and start Isaac Tesla in your flex. Tesla. Yeah, you can start him. He's he played 92% of the snaps last week. Amon-Ra went down, so they went to him. I think all the attention from the defense is going to go towards Jameson Williams, so you could find Tesla with some favorable matchups. Now, the Cowboys defense has shown some improvement over the past few weeks, but they did give up a big game to Rashee Rice. So if we're comping, that would be the JMO role right there.
Yep.
But Hollywood Brown scored a touchdown too, so you could be looking at a touchdown for Tesla, red zone look, something like that. Maybe a deep blast.
Tesla has 6 catches on the year, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He only has 6 on the year.
Yeah, bro. He's never been targeted more than twice, and that was last week.
That's pretty wild.
6 catches, 100 yards, 3 touchdowns on the season.
That's wild.
And all year, Dan Campbell's been saying, we got to get him more involved. We got to get him more involved. And they
This is
haven't
the
yet.
week.
This is the week.
They've also said
like
that
it.
about Jameson Williams and David Montgomery and Sam Laporta.
Well, they finally got J-Mo involved.
Well, I mean,
It's hard to keep Gibbs off the field, dude, for Montgomery. It really is.
This is another classic, like the Eagles. Like, just the play calling is not working, and the system and the fit's not working right now. So,
Yep.
I understand the Tesla. He's going to get opportunity. You figure this is going to be kind of a shootout. You know, it should be some points scored for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I could see Tesla getting a touchdown. The Lions are another team. Like, the Lions and the Eagles are the biggest disappointment. Well, they're up there for the biggest disappointments for me, just as a whole offense. Like, it's not like Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Jameer Gibbs are still awesome, but then David Montgomery's been disappointing, and Jamison Williams has been disappointing to the last few weeks, and Sam Laporta was, like on and off. It's just like the Eagles. Like the Eagles, A.J. Brown is here and there. It's just a weird year for both teams, and these are two of the best teams in the NFC, and you would figure they were in the NFC Championship this year, but it doesn't look like it this year.
Yeah, kind of crazy. I think Tesla, this is the right week to play him if you're going to. I think facing the Cowboys can help any struggling offense, right? Just like facing the Bengals, although didn't help with the Ravens.
I am glad he recognized that we are getting better. That's all I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
They have definitely improved from what we were looking at in the first, 5, 6, 7 weeks of the season.
Yeah, I guess we can't call them the Alice Cowboys anymore. We can
They found it, dude. They found it.
It's a lowercase D.
They had to trade some things, dude. They had to do some. We had to,
got healthy.
But hey,
lowercase D on the front of Dallas right now.
even the same
there.
thing with the Lions. What Gabe said, like their offense just looks like
Yeah, their OC left too. Yeah, their OC left as well.
They would go on 4th downs last year, and it was just like boom, they were moving the ball, and now it's like they're getting stopped. Like things are just changing a lot.
Yeah.
I think going into Thanksgiving, they were 0 for their last 6 in 4th down attempts, and then they didn't convert their first 2, so they were at least 0 for their last 8 in 4th down. It's like at some point,
Isn't Dan Campbell
kick
now
the field goal?
Isn't he now doing the play caller? Who was playing? Who was doing it before?
Their offense coordinator.
Even last year too, as well. Like he
last year was Ben Johnson.
Oh, you're right. Okay,
He's a Bear now.
Yeah.
The head coach.
Just look at the Bears.
Number 1 seed in the NFC right now.
Ripping off T-shirts in the locker room.
Dude,
I love it.
Swole, bro.
He does look good.
My flex of the week. Huh?
What?
My flex of the week is a guy who both, and maybe Ray liked him too, but a guy that both Gabe and I for sure liked coming out of Tejas, even with his time in Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, Adonai Mitchell. He's now a New York Jet, and the Jets now have Tyrod Taylor at quarterback.
Tyrod.
Adonai Tyrod. I'm bad with first names tonight, apparently. So in the 2 weeks that he has been, 3 weeks that he's been in New York Jets, 6 targets, 7 targets, 12 targets. Last week, 8 receptions, 102 yards, and a tut. He has the athletic ability. That's without a doubt. He has the separation ability. That's without a doubt. He's a good route runner. He's got to work on his hands a little bit, but I think this week he's going to have another big game. I think he's the new wide receiver 1 in New York while Garrett Wilson's out. And Mason Taylor's been a non-threat in the passing game. Tyrod Taylor. Works the ball downfield and hits slants. He's a decent quarterback for fantasy wide receiver output. And I think Mitchell will – I mean, if you play this guy in your flex and he goes 8 for 102 and a touchdown,
You're happy.
you're very happy. So I don't know if he repeats that big of a stat line, but he'll be in the neighborhood.
I love AD, and I'm excited to see him actually have some success. Like, it felt like it was never going to happen in Indy. And he hasn't fumbled the ball at the goal line yet as a Jet, so
Don't you dare.
that's good news.
That literally was the end of him in Indy.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah.
You look at Indy and, like, I guess I understand it looking back now. You got Alec Pierce, you got Josh Downs. So I guess I do think he's talented. I think he has a role on a team where he could be like a wide receiver 3.
He's talented enough to be better than those guys too, So,
Yeah.
but he just hasn't been.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all about system too. And like you said, like in the Jets, there's no Garrett Wilson, no Josh Reynolds. He's the wide receiver 1. Tyrod Taylor has a good rapport with him. 24.2 fantasy points last week was wide receiver 5. So I do like it going forward. And it's kind of one of those, it's like, oh, he might have like 2 points at halftime, and then here comes the second half, and he might just have like 20 all of a sudden.
Yep.
So be patient. Don't. They're going to be down, you assume, and they're going to be passing the ball. So I do like the AD Mitchell there.
Crazy. I'm on ESPN looking at his game log, right? Just being able to reference the first 2 headlines on the right. Why Field Yates sees fantasy upside for Adonai Mitchell in Week 14. Next one. Adonai Mitchell, not fantasy start worthy moving forward, from another one of their fantasy analysts. It's so crazy. We all have our opinions, right?
Yeah.
We disagree. We do it on our pod too. So it's just interesting to see all the different takes that are out there on these guys.
I'd be curious of why he's not startable going forward. Like,
yeah, me too. It's not like Justin Fields is that quarterback anymore,
Right.
Probably just not confident in that offense in general.
Yeah.
Like Tyrod's definitely feels like an upgrade. But yeah, I could see the lack of confidence as a whole in that offense.
It's still the Jets.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of how you pronounce things, did you guys watch the was it Monday night when Marcus Mari how we saying Mariota?
That was Sunday night.
He kept saying Mariota.
Mariota.
It's
Yeah,
like,
that was pissing me
whoa,
off.
dude! I'm like,
Was that
is there-
Tariq,
they
right?
put
No,
no, it was Collinsworth. Yeah.
No,
Sunday
Tariq
night.
they were both doing it.
Oh, were they?
Oh, were they?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know if it was just
Well-
him. That T was
Brutal.
capitalized.
But
Yeah,
that's-
for sure.
That's also how he said it in his intro, though. Mariota.
Marcus Mariota.
Like,
Oh.
it was the first time I've ever heard him say it that way, but like,
I can't get it out of my head.
yeah,
Maybe he
it was something.
Maybe he's low key trolling.
He might
And
have
like in the pregame, when they meet with the players, he's like Mariota.
I think of oh my God, Coming to America. Mama's name is Cassius. I'm gonna call him Cassius. So it's like you've been Marcus Mariota this whole time. Now all of a sudden you're Mariota.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we started putting like things on there, the letters and stuff like that.
Remember when Bijan became Bajan for like
Bijan.
3
Oh
weeks?
my God.
And now he's Bijan again?
I don't get it. I'm calling you you know what? Just be happy I'm calling you something, okay?
Listen,
Bring back Ocho Cinco, bro.
we called Romeo Dobbs. Or no, we called Romeo Dubs the whole time in Nevada, and he's like, he gets to the NFL. It's actually Dobbs.
Yeah.
Dubs is kind of sick,
Bro,
though,
5
dude.
years.
Dubs is
If you
sick.
called me Dubs, I'd be like,
Yeah.
that's my nickname.
Right,
That's
true.
it.
I am stoked that Gabe made a movie reference, though. That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
I have another one if you're ready. It's gonna take us way left turn though out of this podcast.
Do it.
When I was in 5th grade, we used to read Harry Potter. Very, very hard. We had 2 classes we did it, and we argued how you pronounced Hermione. So one class, I don't remember which side we were. It was like Hermione versus Hermione,
Wow.
because it's like Moine. I think we were on the Hermione side, and we were definitely way wrong.
You were wrong.
I don't know. I was in 5th grade. What do I
Reminded
know?
me of that.
He also referenced Good Luck Chuck. So 2 movie
good.
references.
Oh,
to
yeah,
mine.
yeah.
That was off
Reminded me of
air,
that,
but that was off air.
Just no Top Gun reference.
with
That's fine.
the it's not Family Guy when he says cool whip.
Cool whip. Saying what?
I was like, what are we doing?
I just watched a thing on that too. It was for, what's the guy's name from Family Guy? What's his name?
Which guy?
No, the guy that does the voices. The real name.
Seth
MacFarlane.
MacFarlane.
Yeah, he was doing like an interview, and he did the voice, and he said, "Cool whip."
Cool whip.
I was like, "Oh, he did it."
Say cool. Cool. Say whip. Whip. Now say cool whip. Cool whip. That's pretty good.
Classic.
Our last flex of the week. We're going off the rails here a little bit.
Yeah, we
are.
Skipping news and notes. We're playing around a little bit.
We're having some fun.
Last flex of the week, Gabe.
So this one was actually, I was actually a little surprised because the return of Brian Thomas and Brenton Strange, I thought maybe, he would get less attention and less snaps and less targets. But Jacoby Myers balled out last week, 21.3 fantasy points. I love to see it. This is he wide receiver 2 in Jacksonville behind Brian Thomas, I guess. I guess there's an argument there to be made. But playing against the Colts this week, and like you said, with Alec Pierce, we expect this to maybe be a shootout, and the Colts could be playing behind. But I think this is going to be a good back and forth game. Sorry. I can't speak tonight. Jesus. No, this is going to be a good game. I think they go back and forth. I think, you'll see the Jaguars go up. You'll see the Colts, take a little bit of I can't even talk tonight. Well, I don't even know. I'm just way off the rails. I'm like Cool Whip now. I got Cool Whip in my head.
Cool Whip.
I can't get this reference out of my head. I'm trash.
Since Jacoby Myers was acquired from the Raiders, he's had 3 targets, 6, and 6 targets. Last week he caught all 6 for 90 and a touch.
Yeah, no, and he scored double digits in the last 3 weeks, so he's finally getting in rhythm with Trevor Lawrence. He's coming alive. Like I said, wide receiver 2, so he's getting he's getting the weaker corners. He's getting your cornerback 2, so he's exploiting these matchups. He's gonna have some catches. I think I could see another 15-point game out of him.
So Trevor Lawrence was only ever missing Jacoby Myers. Now he's back. He's
Made
an
him elite.
quarterback.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like Trevor?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Oh, you mean Trevor Lawrence is back?
Yeah.
Oh no, God no.
No.
I tried to give Mike Ford a reason to push it every week.
I thought you meant Jacoby was back. I was
No,
like,
Jacoby was the missing piece.
yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
But I think for this offense, you're not completely off base. Like he's been good.
He's
and
a good receiver.
Player.
Yeah.
I'm excited that he's having a little bit of success there. I hope Trevor Lawrence continues to feed him. That's
Yeah, it's not his fault the equipment team at the Raiders puts Geno Smith's helmet on backwards.
Yeah.
Not his fault.
Yeah. Or Geno Smith's fault for, being there.
It's all Geno Smith's fault.
I was not a fan of Jacoby Myers this season, and I know a lot of people were. Like, everyone had him pretty high. But if he would have been in Jacksonville from the start, I probably would have been on it. I would have been try to get him in somewhere.
Okay. Well, we talked at length with our starts and flex, so we're going to take a quick break, and on the other side, we'll hit our game blitz to round out the episode.
If you've been enjoying Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast, we would love your support. Just head over to thronefantasyfootball.com/listen and hit the support button. It's a simple way to help keep the show going, and you'll also get some cool extras like our weekly fantasy football newsletter and subscriber-only content. Think of it as joining the inner circle of Throne Nation. So if you're down to ride with us all season long, go to thronefantasyfootball.com/listen and click the support button at the top of the page.
All right. The quickest 18 minutes in football. How many games do we have this week? We got four teams on bye.
14.
Quickest 14 minutes in football, then 1 minute per game in our game blitz. The Patriots, Giants, Niners, and Panthers are all on bye. Let's break down the other 14 games in our game blitz.
I feel the need for speed.
Hey, that was Tom Cruise as Maverick in Top Gun, right?
Wow.
Nailed it.
Well done.
Whoa,
Nailed it.
dude. Only took 18 weeks. But
You watched it?
No.
Oh, dude.
I know the movie, guys. I know.
Dude. Oh.
Golly. I haven't seen it lately, but I've seen it
Yeah.
a long time ago.
I will say this. I'm just happy that I didn't butcher the game blitz intro as bad as I did 2 weeks ago. That was absolutely brutal. I'm happy that I remembered.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I don't even remember what you did.
Good job. You just flew through it, dude.
Yeah, remember? And you were like, oh,
Twice.
you're going to fight. Yeah.
Wasn't that
You
news
had
and
to be
notes?
like, that too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
right. You
too.
did it both times. That's
That too.
right.
Yeah.
You were like, you're trying to eliminate Mike Ford from the whole production.
Because you had the fantasy blues.
I did.
We still got him, bro.
I feel a
Still
little
Get
bit
over it,
better.
bro.
I feel a little bit better, but we'll see.
I was so real quick, speaking of fantasy blues, I was told I had to bring this up because I am eliminated in one of my leagues.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually battling for last place.
Ooh.
4-9 versus 4-9. So last place in this league has to bring food to the draft next year. Well, they've done that ever since I've been in
That's
it.
not horrible.
I like that,
Do you
actually.
have to
Yeah.
make the food?
No,
sort
guys buy it. Yeah.
Okay.
So the first year I was in it, you ever been to John Mole's? Plugged to John Mole's barbecue?
No.
Oh, so good.
Wait. Roadkill Grill or whatever?
Yeah, it used to be.
Yeah, it's fire.
But yeah, no, that amazing.
Crazy good.
And then the next year, someone brought sandwiches from Capriati's. They're like, "What the hell is this?" And that's who I'm playing against. So everyone's rooting for him to win, and that I have to bring the food because nobody wants sandwiches again.
Oh, you think you do Capriati's again, like catering type?
It's the joke. He's gonna bring He's gonna bring sandwiches with no condiments again.
Bro, if you go after John Mole's and you bring Capriati's, that's crazy.
It's a bold choice.
Yeah, you've not had John Mole's?
No, I have not.
I haven't either.
Oh, dude,
It's amazing.
we should go live from John Mole's.
I'm
Say
down.
less.
I'm so down.
It's really good.
Do
It's
you already
also
have
really
a dish
far.
that you're going to make and bring?
I haven't thought about it yet. It depends. So we usually have it at a suite in one of the casinos. So I'd have to bring food. I don't. I'm not gonna set up like a heater and like the lighting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do all that. And I don't cook, so
Bring porta subs.
I have a couple
porta subs,
ideas.
bro.
Okay.
Jimmy John's.
Jersey Mike's.
It's freaky fast.
All right, let's
Happy
get into
Meals.
let's get into our
Yes.
game blitz. Let's start with Thursday night football, a game that Mike Four and Gabe are really into because their Cowboys are playing. Cowboys at the Detroit Lions. Detroit -3, over under 54.5.
There's gonna be some fireworks. Pop quiz knows. Do you know who has allowed the most points to fantasy wide receivers this year?
Is it the Lions?
No, it's the Cowboys. You know who's allowed the second most to put to wide receivers?
Lions.
Yeah. So
Wow.
this is gonna be some fireworks. I
Wow.
mean, I think Amon Ra is gonna try to push this out. So I'm sorry to kind of crap on your Tesla pick, but I do think he's gonna try to tough it out. Now I'm not saying he's gonna be effective. He might get hurt right away. But I do see some fireworks, especially in the passing game. I think Pickens and CeeDee Lamb go off. It benefits both of us in CBS. And then I do think Jameson Williams has a good game. I think the Cowboys pull this out.
Wow. Okay.
I could see it happening. Lions, along with that tidbit, have allowed the third most touchdowns to wide receivers on the season.
Okay.
George Pickens.
And they're now also without their starting corner, Terrion Arnold. So that, yeah, I would agree that both CD and Pickens go off.
Jahmyr Gibbs, obvious. David Montgomery, maybe, because it's the Cowboys defense. What about Javonte Williams?
Javonte's been solid. He's missing the touchdowns.
Start still?
Start.
Yeah.
I'd still start him, but he's missing the touchdown.
He got a touchdown last week.
Jake Ferguson.
Yeah, he did.
Ferguson.
Start.
Yeah.
I'd still start him.
I think in this game,
You start everyone.
with a high total like that. Yeah, you start everybody you can. If Amon-Ra's playing, probably don't start Tesla. But other than that, yeah.
I'm sitting Goff in one league. I don't know how I feel about
Ooh,
it in your league.
really?
Actually,
For who?
Jaden Daniels.
Oh, no. Goff, dude. Kidding me?
Might go.
Well, if I'm on Raw plays, I'll start Goff. If
Hang on.
not, I think I'm gonna go Jaden Daniels.
Hang on. The Cowboys, aren't they the worst against quarterbacks?
Yeah,
Dude.
We've been better.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
But if I'm on, legit
If
conversation.
Amon-Ra doesn't play, I still start Goff.
Over Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the Commanders have the at Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, just the matchup, man. Prime time.
Let me ask you guys a quick question I got. Next year in the draft, if things go the way that they're going, are you taking George Pickens over CeeDee Lamb?
No.
Okay.
He won't do it again. I love George Pickens, but he's not going to do it again. What he's doing this year.
CD's still the guy there.
Yeah. And CD missed games. So it's going to be like a CD game or a George Pickens game. They'll both eat. I think they both will have going forward 75 yards in the game. But it's going to who gets the touchdown, that's going to be the conversation. And who's going to have 9 catches. They're going to take turns.
I feel like they both can do it. Dak can throw 4 touchdowns. Why wouldn't CD get one for Pickens, one for Fergie?
Yeah. No, you're right.
I'll be at a concert during this game, so you guys have to let me know how good it goes. I'm going to see the Red Clay Strays tomorrow night.
I have
Heard of them?
no idea who that is.
Red Clay Strays?
I've heard of the Strays Red Clays.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's different.
I'm going to knock the microphone over. All right, let's go into Sunday. Seattle Seahawks, the best team in the NFC West, at the Atlanta Falcons.
Still saying that.
I still think so. At the Atlanta Falcons, we will let Ray kick us off.
Yeah, I think Kenneth Walker has come along nicely the past few weeks, 100-plus
Welcome
scrimmage
back.
yards in 2 of the past 3. He's also getting involved in the passing game. Atlanta is 21st in the league in fantasy points per game allowed to running backs over the past month. So I like Kenneth Walker here. I think Sam Darnold is going to do a little bit more this week. I don't think they quite blow him out the way it went last week.
Yeah, he was worth under 2 fantasy points. Donald.
I was ready for Ray to swing on you, to be honest with you. Seattle, they kind of been Sam Darnold's, like you said, has been struggling. JSN just had a season low, 11 yards last week or something like that. It was something weird.
A brutal game for Seattle last week.
Yeah, and so I do have some so they're kind of like my Indianapolis Colts. I think there's some concerns going forward with this offense, but you're still going to start those guys. Atlanta's not the greatest defense. I can see Seattle, maybe low 20s in this game. So I think this could be a more competitive game than people think. But, Seattle's a little concerning going down the stretch here.
Brutal game from the Seattle Seahawks last week. They still won 26-0.
Yeah, I think they were up pretty quick, and you didn't really have to do too much. So.
4 field goals versus 2 touchdowns, though. That's a little concerning.
Right, for sure.
Dude, I played their kicker, bro. Their kicker went off.
Good for you, Atta baby.
No. I played against their kicker, dude. Yeah. Dude, what side are you on here, bro?
Never mind.
Cut your camera real quick.
That sucks.
Welcome to Gabe's podcast.
Hey, solo pod, baby.
Solo pod. This one's interesting. It's Joe Burrow at the Buffalo Bills versus Josh Allen. Buffalo Bills minus 5.5, over under 53.5. I think that's the second highest total of the week. It is behind only Thursday night.
I actually consider Chase Brown a start of the week for me here. I do think he has a solid game. Does Cincinnati go on a run? I want to see it, kind of. I would love to see Joe Burrow in the playoffs. I hope T. Higgins comes back healthy. If T. Higgins comes back from the concussion, I think this could be a game. Buffalo's very good against quarterbacks and wide receivers, but they are very vulnerable against the run. We all know that. And then Cincinnati's defense is a little bit better. They played a little bit better. I think that's one thing too we need to start looking at is who's playing good lately versus like the beginning of the season. There's definitely some trends that like the last few weeks, some teams have definitely been playing better.
Spoken like a Cowboys fan right there. I like it. I like Chase Brown. I like Jamar Chase, Burrow. I think we do get a little run out of the Bengals here. The Bills have been interesting. Cook has been pretty consistent. I like Cook, but it's
the
been
wide
it's been a wild ride.
Kind of a crapshoot out there in Buffalo. I almost put Khalil Shakir as my start of the week. You guys remember I was debating it against the Bengals. He had one catch for I think it was 4 or 5 yards last week. Shakir.
Real quick, the Bengals don't know what the tight end position is. If Dalton Kincaid plays, he's awesome.
Yep. So Kincaid, I like Shakir. I think Shakir kind of works in that area of a tight end, anyways, right in the slot area. I think Shakir is a sneaky play this week. I just didn't want to be that wrong again.
Yeah. Instead, you just wanted to throw whoever you threw under the bus. Instead,
Who?
I don't even remember who you
was it?
picked.
I don't even remember either.
I already forgot.
Yeah. This was like
Your flex or your start of the week?
my start of the week.
Your start of the week was your 80 Mitchell was your flex.
It was Alec Pierce.
Alec Pierce.
Yeah, Alec Pierce. That was like 3 years ago.
I just need a moment.
Start flex. Yeah.
Is Gabe listening to the pod, dude? What is going on?
CTE's kicking in a little bit. My bad.
This next game, Cam Ward versus Shador Sanders. What everyone thought was supposed to be the 1-2 quarterbacks drafted, remember?
Wow.
A little bit of a storyline there. Tennessee at Cleveland. I'm not sure what the weather is like. Over under
17.
33.5.
Under.
That's so low.
-4.5 for the Browns. 33.5.
I love taking the overs in those games.
Are we playing anyone in this game?
Browns defense must start.
That's what I was going to say.
Quinshot Judkins is probably your only other real play here, in my humbled opinion.
33.5 is insane.
I'm still considering the under.
Can you hit the horn already? Like, we can just skip
Move
this.
right on.
So Shador is playing. He's starting. He lost last week. He didn't look good. He hasn't looked great.
He had moments, though.
Sure,
He didn't look terrible.
Yep. And then he did leave the game for one play. Gabriel came in, and then Sanders came right back in. So that was kind of telling to me that it's probably Sanders the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to watch the quarterbacks play, but there's really fantasy implications. None.
I'll say this. If Sanders can kind of get his attitude right and kind of get his leadership and focus right, he could be a good starting quarterback.
I would love to see that.
I seen some throws and something like he has the arm talent. He just needs to get a little smarter, a little more mature, and he could be something.
I would love to see his attitude become Cam Ward like.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't either.
I think they're completely different.
People.
I don't think it is, but
sure.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not really back that far because Cam Ward is pretty. Although lately on the podium, he's been. Cam Ward has been unhappy as hell. Yeah.
Season of getting your ass beat will
he was like, we need to go for it on fourth down. I mean, what do we have to lose? Look at our record. I was like, damn.
We talked about it off air last week or 2 weeks ago, I think. Cam Ward does get a little more disrespect than he should. I don't think like people are blaming like, oh, should we draft a quarterback? He is not the problem. He will be fine. He is going to be a good quarterback. Give him some pieces and give him a good coach, and he could be solid.
They're turning their back on these rookie quarterbacks a little too fast these days. They're also playing them a little too fast. They need to sit.
I think the play calling, too, in Cleveland, like, they were down. They were just, like, running the ball. They didn't open it. I think he said they just wanted Shador to be able to get in and out of the play calls and this, that, and the other. So I don't know if they were trying to let the top off. It just seemed conservative, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know if I said it to you, but Cleveland and Minnesota, those two play callings is way too conservative for me. I get it, but that's way too conservative. You got to let these guys throw.
We love Max Brosmer.
I think, too, as well, that they were saying for Shador, he waits and he holds the ball a little too long.
He holds it too long,
and he's waiting for that big play.
And he always backs up while he does it.
Yes, so he's got some things that he needs to
do. For sure.
He did that in college, too. Mm-hmm. It was big player bust for them, it felt like.
Different game, though. In the NFL, you can't do it.
Well, it even bit him in the behind a little bit in college. So.
Yeah.
But when he throws that ball, it's pretty, man. It's pretty.
Next game, we have talking about Max Brosmer. I don't know if he's playing again this week or not. I got to see what JJ's status is. Washington Commanders, Marcus Mariota at the Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy or Max Brosmer? Not sure. The over-under is 42.5. Vikings -2.5 on the spread.
Why do you think Mariota's playing? You know Jaden Daniels is playing,
Jaden Daniels
right?
practiced today,
He's going to play.
but he's
going
not
to be
cleared
back.
for contact.
He'll be back. He'll be clear for contact miraculously by Friday. Watch.
We'll see.
Jane Daniels back. J.J. McCarthy, I think, is going to be back. I think he practiced in full today. I think I saw that. Like I said, just let him throw. You know who looked really good last week is Terry McLaurin. That was a very good surprise. I still have him in Ray's league, so he could give me a good playoff run if he comes back here, and then Jaden Daniels and him get a rhythm going. So I'm excited about him. I think I'm kind of off the Debo bandwagon now. He's kind of faded away a little bit. But Terry McLaurin and Jaden Daniels could possibly win you some championships.
JJ practicing in full for week 14, so he will play.
Nice. Feels like Chris Rodriguez is the only back in Washington to roster. It's kind of crazy what's going on there. Also on the other side, Aaron Jones dealing with a shoulder, so it could be a Jordan Mason game.
He was limited today.
Yeah.
A very interesting game. J.J. McCarthy last time out, 12 for 19, 87 yards, 2 interceptions.
If I knew Aaron Jones was going to be out, I would have loved to put Jordan Mason as a start of the week or flex of the week, too.
We don't know.
We don't know, yeah.
Exactly. Too early.
He could still go, but with that shoulder, you never know.
Sit him a week.
Yeah.
I need Jordan Mason in one of my leagues.
I'm with you, man.
Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. Miami -2.5. Over under 41.5. Mike Fort shakes his head on Miami.
I bet them
being
last week, bro. I bet them last week. Got them at -5.5, dude.
Yeah.
What happens? They win by 4. They win by 4, dude.
What's the line on this one?
You should have hit me. I would have told you Saints with the points.
Dude, I was looking good.
I know.
Good. Dude, they were 16-0, dude, at half. I'm like, come on.
Mike Ford, we do need to text more about betting because we're into
I
it.
need your help, bro.
I got you, man. I hate Houston. Mine was Denver last. I had Denver -6. Oh, that overtime hurt me.
So the thing is my dad has picks, and I'm like, dude, those aren't going to be good. And then they end up covering, and then I'm like, man. So, like, Thursday, I took the Lions, and they lost, right? But I was like, I know the Cowboys, but I don't bet on my team.
Right.
And then I called the Bengals to cover.
Good
and then
call.
Friday, I took the Bears. So I was like, all right, cool. We're winning. Yep. And then Sunday just
give it all back.
I think the Lions would have covered if Amon-Ra plays, but that's just me. Anyways.
Yes, yeah.
Brutal.
So,
brutal. Miami -2.5 at the New York Jets. Go ahead, Ray.
I think the Jets are probably going to win this game. I'm going to take them on the money line there.
Wow.
It's cold in New York. Tua can't play in the cold.
Truth.
Tyrod is making that offense look like it is a functional offense, not like super great, but it's functional. They're doing their job. Breece Hall got in the end zone last week. That was nice. So I expect them to feed him. And
Dolphins rush defense not great.
Not great. And I think the Jets pull this game out. And
I think Dolphins pass defense also not great.
The Dolphins have been better though.
Okay.
They're one of those defenses that started off cold, but they're playing better. But can we talk about? Is Devon A-Chain a top 5 running back?
Yes.
Wow. That was pretty quick. All three of us, even Mike Ford shaking his head. Yes.
Can I real quick?
Top 5
I think
fantasy running back.
Right.
Yeah.
A-Chain or James Cook?
A-Chain.
Ooh,
that's tough. That's tough.
But I think A-Chain and Jalen Waddle. Darren Waller came back last week. He didn't have a great game, but I think he could have a good game this week.
Remember when he came back last time to start this season, and that first game was almost like he wasn't even there, and then after that he went off?
Yeah.
Am I correct, or did Waller? No, Waller boomed this year early, huh?
Yeah,
one game he had 2 touchdowns. That's right. Never mind.
No. He played 2 games.
Yeah, but I'm saying the first game he went off.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Game after that, it was nothing.
Ignore me.
Yeah.
Please ignore me.
All good.
New Orleans Saints at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Evans practiced. McLaughlin practiced. Why am I saying that? McMillan. Jesus. Tampa Bay -8.5. Wow. Over under 42.5 at Raymond James Stadium.
I ignore you all the time. I didn't know who you started the week with. So, we got I think the Saints actually need some respect on their name. They're actually playing better than I thought. I thought this was the worst team in the world, but they're actually not half bad. They fight for what they are. In a deep league, if you have 2 quarterbacks, Tyler Shuck, I would actually be looking to start him possibly. He's been playing pretty well. Devon Vele came out of nowhere, so that was a good show up last week too. Saints, just kind of keep an eye on them. In the Buccaneers, they're another team that's just been struggling and doesn't make sense. I mean, hopefully they get healthy. That's probably part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Isn't it great to have Bucky back?
Bucky's
nice to be back, although unless you're Sean Tucker, that kind of sucks. He's been pushed to the wayside. I think Rachaad White will still have a little bit of a role, especially in the passing game. Olave is looking nice. I was completely wrong on him. I think I had him as a joker this year, so that's not looking too great on me.
Half right, half wrong.
You think Devon Vele can repeat what he did?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say that,
Okay.
but I mean he could be a sneaky start going forward, like a flex.
Sneaky start, last one, Devin Neal.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm liking him in the running back spot there. If he's dealing with a knee, so that could be a stash, especially for the playoff run.
I like me some Devin Neal.
Kamara gives me sit for the rest of the season kind of vibes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Hey, on my team, Gabe. What's going on here?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that on purpose.
Well, they got the Panthers, Jets, Titans in the fantasy playoffs. So if Kamara sits and you got Devin Neal,
What a matchup! What a great slate of matchups.
Truth. We kind of touched on this one a lot. Do we want to skip it or keep going with it? It's the Colts at the Jaguars.
skip that one. I think.
We talked about it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think that guys are obvious too. Who you're starting there?
Okay. We will go to what used to be a crazy matchup, still is, Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Baltimore -6, over under 42.5. Lamar, where art thou?
I think
Lamar.
we have to spend the whole conversation on that. We know what we're getting on the Steelers side. DK kind of disappears. Rodgers not startable. Jalen Warren here and there.
Warren's dealing with something, so possible Gainwell.
Well, I did see they want to run the ball more. They did come out and say they want to run the ball.
Please,
so
I need
keep an
him
eye on
to
Jalen Warren.
CBS.
Keep an eye on Jalen Warren. Lamar Jackson is like the most confusing. I don't get it. I was so into him, and he started the season so great. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. He's going to be quarterback one. Oh, I'm going to run through these leagues, no problem. He has just not been there, and it disappeared. And if you look from the all 22 cam, he's missing throws. It's not like it's the receivers. It's not. He's just missing throws, and he's missing reads, and he's not running either. So this is a very troublesome offense without Lamar running. Derrick Henry's been okay, but it's weird, and it's really disappointing. I hope the loss last week kicks him in the butt and gets going.
Fewer than 7.2 fantasy points per game in 3 straight games for Lamar. And against Pittsburgh in 6 career starts, 14.9.
It's brutal.
Not great.
It's brutal.
Wait, all 6 starts, only 14.9 combined?
Average.
Okay. Well, I need one more stinker from Lamar this week, please.
No, man.
CBS.
Well, for you have to win.
Yep.
If
I
you
know.
don't win, you're out.
I know.
For me, I can win, and I would
lose.
I could lose, and I could still be in somehow.
Yeah.
So if I can score 160 and you beat me, fine. I'll accept it.
That'd be wild.
But it has to be high scoring.
That would be a very high scoring affair.
Yeah, if we both it would be like the one time I score like 160 and lose, and wouldn't be completely mad.
I also saw they have the head to head. We faced each other 7 times in that league.
I wasn't gonna say it, but go ahead.
Saw it.
Yeah,
I was like, what the Gabe 6-1. Are you kidding?
He's got your number.
That's owned. Unbelievable. A couple of the matchups I was like, bro. I was so close. Yeah, I hope. I mean, you know what? I would love to see Lamar perform well for everyone involved except you.
Right.
But yeah, he needs to figure it out. Like you said, he's not running. It feels weird. He got hurt, and it feels like mentally he's checking himself. Like he's not doing the athletic things that he does. It's almost like he needs this. Like he maybe should have sat out a few more. I don't know what's going on.
The one thing that caught my attention was today. So since he's come back from the injury, they have been sitting him on Wednesdays. He was limited today for the first time since coming back from the injury. He's always taken Wednesdays off. I'm wondering if maybe they're trying to ramp it up, trying to change something, and I'm hoping that does it. I hope he has a good game. You know, I don't even need, like a crazy game. I just give me 20. Give me 20, and I know you're back.
I'll never forget when we first started Game Blitz, we were literally 1 minute, and Mike Ford would be like, "Meh, you're done." He's loosened up and
Let's check it out.
Do your thing, bro.
He's loosened up in his old age.
He's like, it's week 14, whatever.
Yeah, dude, listen, I just got to hit the button.
Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders, who I think are actually the worst team in football. Denver minus 7.5, over under 40.5. We'll let Ray kick this one off.
RJ Harvey all day. I think he has a monster game here. Personally, he 2 touchdowns last week, only 62 yards. I think that yardage number goes up against these Las Vegas Raiders. Okay. I don't know what is going on there in Las Vegas. All these reports about the offense and Chip Kelly just not knowing his own offense and just everybody on the hot seat. It's confusing. I don't know what's happening there.
It's ugly.
It's brutal.
This was a Thursday night game a few weeks ago, and 10-7. So it was not very many fireworks and not a very good game. I'm going to call, he's been very inconsistent late and just disappeared actually the last few weeks. I'm calling a 20-point Corliss Sutton game. I'm calling it. 2 touchdowns. He's going to get in the end zone. I'm calling it right now. He's got to have a big game. He's just been gone. Like, it's just weird. It's just weird what's going on with Denver's offense. There's another one.
Well, they got a lot of weapons that have been stepping up. I mean, Troy Franklin and
that's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pat Bryant. He's made a little bit of noise.
But who's your best? Like at the same, like that's what kind of frustrates me with JJ McCarthy in Minnesota. Just force Justin Jefferson the ball. He's your best option. It'll be fun. Like Joe Flacco, force Jamar Chase the ball. Force your best player the ball sometimes.
I see what you're doing. You're giving guys that are on my team in CBS, you're giving them a boost here, knowing that we've been a little off lately.
What are you talking about?
And so now I got Cortland Sutton in CBS.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, I love everything about Gabe. So saying,
yeah. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. No, he's gonna go off. He's gonna have a great game.
I really hope.
Yeah. So if I lose, I'm like, I told you so. But if I win, I'm like, hey.
Yeah, he has been. He's only had one. Wow. I'm looking at his game log right now. Sutton. Mm-hmm. How many 100-yard games has he had this year?
One. I mean, you kind of said one, so I'm gonna go with one. And that even surprises me.
That offense, though, like if you think about it, though, like every time they don't do anything until the fourth quarter, and then it's like Bo Nix running around, and they win. But
he did have 99 yards in another game. He's only had 5 touchdowns on the year. He had one last week. I don't know. I hope you're right. I need Sutton to.
When's the last time has he scored double digits in the last 5 weeks?
Oh, for fantasy?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you could do quick now.
11. That's.
He hasn't scored a touchdown. I'll tell you that.
He scored a touchdown. Last week, 5 for 62 and touchdown.
He did score a touchdown. Yeah. You're right.
Then 4 for 59 the week before, so that's 9. 3 for no.
Yeah, except for last week. So when he scored a touchdown, gotcha.
Yep. So get back in the end zone for me twice. Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. I'm getting very hungry.
Wrap it up, B.
Can't lie.
Stick to a minute.
Yep. Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. This game means a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Green Bay minus 6.5, over under 44.5. Right?
Yeah, I'm excited for this game. How about the first place Bears? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, ridiculous.
DeAndre Swift, I think, is the guy to play this week. 80-plus yards in 3 of the last 4 games. He's got that big playability. Jordan Love's a start. If you can grab him, if he's a free agent, stash him. Jaden Reed, coming back from injury would be a good stash. I think he'll work the middle of the field where Tucker Kraft generally operates.
This is a fun game. Like the Bears, they just pull it out there. Nothing looks great about that. I mean, they do have some, like the run game was amazing last week. This is going to be I think this is the game of the week. Dallas, Detroit maybe, but this is going to be a fun matchup, and this has a lot of stipulations. Winner could be number 1 in the NFC. Loser could be out of the playoffs possibly. Like, this is going to be a great game, and I'm excited for it. And fantasy-wise, I have no stake in it really, but I'm excited to watch the game.
I think Josh Jacobs is back, right? Is he back this week?
He played last week, right?
Yeah. Last week. So, sorry, we missed a week at the pod.
Yeah.
So I feel like.
So you didn't watch Thanksgiving football?
I did not.
Wow.
Of course I did, bro. What do you mean?
Well, I
Family,
don't know.
Football, and food.
Well,
the 3 Fs, baby.
Apparently you missed Josh Jacobs on Thursday.
You're
he
right.
actually had a good game.
Yeah, he did have a good game. I like everything that you guys said. I like the Jaden Reed call for the stash.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got him in 1 league.
Yeah.
A stash.
Smart.
If you had an IR spot, he needs to be on there right now. So.
Yeah.
But I also have JSN, Rashee Rice, and Puka, and Amon-Ra St. Brown, so I'll never start him. But anyways, I have them.
My dumbass picked up 2 receivers in CBS, so I'm not going to play. Whatever. Los Angeles Rams, that cost me $10. Los Angeles Rams at the Arizona Cardinals. Battle of 2 NFC West teams, the second best NFC West team and the worst team in the NFC West.
I hate to do this. I really do. But Puka, I got to put you away for a second. He has not been Puka lately.
Damn, did you see that catch?
No, the catch was great. And he has been solid. Don't get me wrong, but the Puka that I know and love has not been Pukaing.
He's not been Puka.
He's not Pukaing. Devontae Adams is really taking these touchdowns, man, and it's frustrating a little bit. Because if Puka had these touchdowns, he'd be great again. But he's not. He has 2 touchdowns on the year. I need him to get a touchdown to be relevant. Not relevant, but I need him to get a touchdown to be a superstar again.
The Devontae resurgence has been amazing.
Dude, every single one of those touchdowns,
Yep.
he breaks the defensive back's ankles and is like wide open by 2 yards.
Devontae's amazing.
He's insane.
Yeah.
What do we think of Blake Corum?
So I heard today, and I could be wrong, but they're talking about keeping Kyron Williams healthy for the playoffs.
Sit him. Let's go. I got Blake Corum in a few
This
spots.
hurts me in Yahoo.
It hurts a lot of people, a lot of places going into the playoffs.
I mean, I'm glad I have a bye in Yahoo, but dude, my running backs are already terrible.
Yeah, and if they start to
If Kyron's
limit
gone,
Kyron, brutal. Anything on the Cardinal side? I know.
I do, actually. Jacoby Brissett has been very solid. He has actually put up QB1 numbers, so top 12 numbers in each of his 7 starts.
Dude, insane.
Isn't that crazy? And he had 40 pass attempts last week. He's likely going to be throwing a lot this week. So, yeah, I'd start Marvin Harrison.
I lost to Jacoby Brissett in one of those weeks.
What about the running backs?
I think Trey Benson is.
Bam Knight's been good.
Bam's been good. I think Trey Benson is not back still.
He's not.
Yeah.
There has not been any word that he's coming back. So let's just kind of
Trey McBride, obviously. Marvin.
Yeah.
Can we owe Marvin an apology and put it all on Kyler?
I'm still not in on Marvin.
So personally. I know
he's been really good
during our Thanksgiving episode. Was it our Halloween episode?
We were gone for
during our Halloween episode, I said that I'm completely off of Marv.
Right.
I did as well.
I've lightened up on that. I wanted Marv to be great. So watching him be good makes me happy.
I don't know if you remember, like last year, I said this guy's going to be a first-round pick. Remember?
Yeah, you said he was going to have 1,700 receiving yards, 25 touchdowns. Like you said some crazy stuff last year.
I didn't say all that, but I was
definitely
some
crazy stuff.
I was in on him. I will say that.
How about the Sunday night football game? Wait, hang on. Actually, did I hear as well that a game got flexed? Am I tripping?
I don't know.
Not this week.
No, not this week.
No,
the Bears and Packers. Is it next week?
No, the Bears and Packers are playing this week, but I think they play again in a couple weeks too.
Okay.
So they can only flex 2 weeks out.
Okay.
Like they're not going to flex this week already.
So I think they flex.
Or now they would have done it 2 weeks ago.
I get you. So Sunday night football, Houston Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes has been on an absolute tear. Chiefs -3.5, over under 41.5. But the Texans defense is really damn good.
Texas defense is amazing and elite, and it's the best defense in the world.
The whole wide world, correct?
The Chiefs are in trouble here and the Texans have been playing really good. I almost made Jaden Higgins my flex of the week. I think he's been really solid. I owe you lunch here sometime soon because we had a Higgins versus Matthew Golden bet. But so whenever you want lunch, let me know. But Jaden Higgins has been awesome. The Texans have been awesome. CJ Stroud looked solid last week in his return. I think that the Chiefs could be in trouble here.
That defense is crazy.
Yeah, that defense is really good. The Chiefs have been struggling. I think Rashee Rice. Do we still feel confident enough to start him?
Yeah. I got to start Rashee Rice,
Got to start Rice. You got to start Kelsey.
I think Kelsey might be a sit this week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say must start, but I wasn't gonna say must sit either. I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to find like 10 tight ends better than Kelsey.
I think he's borderline. So if you do have him, if you didn't draft him as your tight end one, he was your tight end two. You still got someone else. You might consider it.
I want to shout out Woody Marks too. He's been looking really good.
Love me some Woody Marks. Nick Chubb found the end zone.
Chubb got the touchdown.
My guy.
So all right, we didn't say start Mahomes, and I know the Texans are a tough matchup, right? Someone, I think it was. Mahomes or Stafford was brought to my attention by someone who watches and listens to the pod. Shout out Joshy. I said because of the matchup, I'm probably going Stafford.
I'm going Stafford.
But man, the last 4 games from Mahomes, 34 pass attempts, 250, not great. 45 pass attempts, 276 yards and a touchdown. Then he had 46 pass attempts, 352 yards, no touchdowns. Last week, 34 pass attempts, 261 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, the touchdowns really saved them.
Correct. But listen to the pass attempts, dude. They're throwing the ball. So, it's tough, man. It's Houston. They don't run. The Chiefs aren't running well at all.
I don't know that they score 4 touchdowns against the Texans.
Who did the Chiefs just play?
Cowboys.
The boys.
Yeah, well, there's your 4 touchdowns.
There's the 4 touchdowns.
Should have got 8.
As a Pacheco owner.
We said they improved, so if this is week 2, it would have been 8. Yeah.
As a Pacheco owner, the Chiefs running game has definitely been disappointing. I've actually started Kareem Hunt in some spots and just hoping for like a touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm not hoping for yards.
I don't know that name anymore, dude. Pacheco?
I know.
No.
I know.
Ouch. So, all right, Mahomes not a must start.
If you have options, I'm not opposed to benching
Baker.
This is the Baker. I think I go Baker. The thing is with Mahomes, I think his ceiling is 2 touchdowns. Like that's his ceiling. I don't think he can get 3.
You know what? I'm curious. I'm going to look right now.
I would be curious if the Texans have allowed 3 passing touchdowns all year in one game.
I'm looking up Houston Texans quarterback rushing against them because that could be where he gets.
I don't think quarterbacks do anything against the Texans.
Right. I think you're right. I do think you're right.
I would, like Mahomes or Stafford, I go Stafford. Like if you go Mahomes or Daniel Jones, I would consider Daniel Jones.
Jared Goff.
That one's tough because if Amon-Ra doesn't play, I'm still kind of off the Goff thing. If
Cowboys just gave up 4 touchdowns,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm Goff with or without Amon-Ra.
If Amon-Ra plays, then I'm all over Goff. I'll probably put him in tomorrow. But if Amon-Ra doesn't play, I'm concerned a little bit.
I mean,
Dak?
it's his top weapon.
Dak or Mahomes?
Dak. Dak's been awesome.
Yeah. All right, Monday Night Football, we'll end it with the Philadelphia Eagles at the Los Angeles Chargers in the Dome, SoFi, -3 Philadelphia, over under 40.5. I forget who's kicking it off.
Go with Ray. You started me with twice last time.
My bad.
Yeah, I think the running game for the Chargers, we talked about this a little bit earlier, both Hampton, Vidal. As for the receivers, I think Ladd is probably still a play. I would be worried if I have Oronde Gadsden.
He's disappeared.
He has disappeared. Went off, what was that, weeks like 6 through 9, and just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Herbert dealing with the hand does not excite me for the receivers right now, but we'll see.
I think you see a lot of shotgun with the broken hand. I feel like that would make it a little easier with the broken hand.
Yep.
I'm going. I don't know. This is what I hate when the Cowboys give me hope because I'm gonna try to. I think I'm going with the upset. I think the Chargers win this game, and I think that's why I like Amari and Hampton because I think the game script is gonna go with the Chargers having the lead and control in this game, and they're gonna have the ball a lot and run the ball a lot. So I don't look. It's hard because it's the last week of the regular season for fantasy. I'm not crazy. I mean, if you want to bench Saquon and Devontae Smith, I'm not mad at it.
The Eagles have lost 2 in a row to the Cowboys and then the Bears. I don't know the last time this team has lost 3 in a row.
Probably a couple years ago when they fell apart.
True.
When they lost to Tampa in the first round.
True. It feels like the Eagles are going to come out and do kind of what they did to the Giants the second time they played the Giants and just kind of dominate.
I just don't know if there's any.
They all hate each other.
Yeah.
They all hate each other in Philadelphia. All the way up to the coach, I think. Everyone's pissed at everyone.
It's that brotherly love they keep talking about.
True.
And again, it could be my bias. I'm just hoping that, but it's leading that way. Like I don't think I'm crazy either saying that the Chargers. Now if they're playing like the Giants, I'm not going to be like, oh, the Giants are going to beat them. No, I'm not that crazy. But the Chargers are a really good team. I think the Chargers need some respect on their name too. Their defense is actually really solid.
Yeah, I mean they're 8-4. They're the same record as the Eagles.
They've given up the fewest fantasy points to receivers this year.
This is a good Monday Night Football game.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Good Monday Night Football game. We got a pretty good slate of games for Week 14, actually, overall.
These games are getting really good down the stretch. Like these last couple of weeks, they've been some really good games.
For sure. Anything else we want to talk about before we sign off and head into our Week 14? Hopefully you get your wins that you need.
Best of luck, everyone.
Hopefully people that you need to lose. all the things.
Whatever needs to happen for you to get in the playoffs, I hope it happens, except for you, Al. Everyone else, though, best of luck. I hope you. I wish you get in Yahoo. I'll say that.
Thanks.
Because I'm locked at the 1 seed. Well, I'm not locked, but I'm pretty solid.
Yeah.
But hey.
How nice of him. How generous.
Hey.
Yeah, what a guy.
We have buys in Ray's League.
Yeah, we do.
1 and 2 seed.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we got added to the league this year and 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, Ray's League, step it up. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding, guys.
Don't worry. Playoffs are a different game.
Don't say that. I'm so scared. I'm just going to be so nervous in 2 weeks.
Is Barry in the RSL league?
No, he is not.
Oh, speaking of Barry, we finally met in person.
You met Barry?
Yeah. So he was
Shout out Barry.
working. He was working the Players Era tournament, and we finally met and we talked, and we were like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "Oh, dude, you're Barry."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm Barry." I'm like, "You're Barry,
dude. You're Barry."
Yeah.
Barry's the man.
What's up, Barry?
It was cool. He may or may not have fell asleep, and the cameras.
Wow. Way to put him on blast, though.
It's all good.
Snitch,
All
bro.
good. All good.
Barry,
All good.
damn.
He still did a great
Jeez,
job. He
dude.
still did an absolutely
This guy
great
throws him
job.
under the bus.
We were
dude.
working
Al's not wearing
7
shoes right now, so
we were
hey, listen,
working-
there you go.
We were working 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. days. I believe it was his 3rd day of doing that. It was only my 2nd day, so I was fresh.
That's how good Barry is. He still gets the job done when he falls asleep.
Right, dude.
Barry, comment what you want me to do to Al. I got you, man. You want me to give him a little nice kick in the leg? I got you.
Listen, it was awesome to actually meet you, Barry. I see why Ray's friends with you, and I hope that you have fantasy football playoff implications come true this week as well.
Can't wait for next week's fantasy edition of our episode. This should be fun.
Yeah, it should be. Hopefully, we're still friends.
Playoffs.
Playoffs. Talking
Talking
playoffs.
about playoffs?
Mike, are you in playoffs in either league? Yahoo, right?
He's gonna make it in Yahoo. You guys have that faith.
I got-
Well, you got to either root for me or Al, bro. So you got to pick a team here.
No,
I
you
need
both.
either Al.
No.
Well,
You
is
both.
it 2?
Wild card.
Is
Yes.
it 2?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 wild cards.
Okay, so then we need John Helm to just.
You guys are ahead by
Dude,
everyone.
he dropped the last name.
Dude.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I need John Helm to lose, bro. I'm sorry.
Dude.
But
No, you don't need anyone to lose. You guys just need to score points.
Score points.
Do not get outscored by 60 or 80 or
I
100.
get you, Gabe, but it's hard to listen.
You guys are
to
so
somebody who's
negative.
up top. That's like, hey, listen, guys, it's gonna be okay.
Oh,
Everything's gonna be fine.
I
I
think
got 8 wide receivers and 4 of them I don't even want to start. Like, come on, bro. I'm sitting here struggling. I got Parker Washington as my third. Come on, bro. This dude's like, I got this.
I tried to trade. No one wanted to trade with me.
Oh, man, that was great. What a way to end it. Good luck this week in week 14, and until next time. Peace.
Dominate your league. Defend your crown with Hosal King.
Because I love me.
Gabe Hernandez
Here's a guy that is starting to figure the game out.
and Ray Fletcher.
Want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
They bring the heat, rankings, trades, and game-winning calls to rule your league. This is Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast.